Alright, Shalom, giving all praises to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahushai, Bahasham, Rakar Kodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone that rule impeccably well. And Shalom to the Arkim that's pushing his truth and sincerity across the four winds. Alright, I just want to get into a quick video, and it's going to be covering this article that I've come across on the independent.co.uk. And as you can see from the title, it reads, Aliens may have visited Earth, NASA scientist says. And it also says down here, he suggests extraterrestrials may be more technologically advanced than humans. Now, this is another example of the so-called white man, biblically named Esau Edom, trying to put out more confusion regarding what these, so-called UFOs are, all right, and who actually inhabit them, man, because we know, through the scriptures, through the spirit of Yahweh Shem Shai that's been revealed unto us, that these so-called UFOs you see that, go to and fro out of this dimension, right, that we see in the skies, that we see sometimes while we're at camp, that you see when you're brothers, or you might see them when you're old, man. We know what's inside of those chariots, man, and we know that they're the angels of Yahweh Shem Yahushai, and we know this through the scriptures, all right? But Esau, he wants to put out the vibration that, these are, little green men inside the chariots, and, they're gonna, look like, something like what you see in the movies, Predator and all that kind of stuff. He loves to put a lot of confusion out there, but the fact is that these are the angels of Yahweh Shem Yahushai, man. Right, no matter what Esau wants to try and put out there. And of course, indeed, they've been visiting the earth, since the beginning. Since the beginning, since the earth was established. All right, because there's very early reported sightings of these chariots throughout, circular history, man. All right, it's not no secret. Now it says here, and as a scientist says, Earth may have already been visited by extraterrestrials, but that humans may not have noticed. Well, we have noticed, man. The men of the Lord, we see them all the time, man. All right? People see chariots throughout, the four corners of the earth. In Mexico, there's high reportings, here in England of many people seeing, UFOs, chariots of Yahweh Shem Yahushai. Now, yes, indeed, some of them are fake, but the abundance of them are actually real chariots, man. Right? With angels inside. All right, so of course, like, they visit the earth every single day, man. People see them, man. There's certain websites out there where you can actually see UFO sighting reports, man, and the reports are always being updated, man. 24/7 is 365. When you go to them type of websites, they show you pretty much that people are seeing these UFOs 24/7, and they're logging those reports down. So then you gotta imagine how much more the people that are not even reporting them, that are just seeing them, man, but not actually saying anything about it, man. Right? You've had reports of people being abducted by these UFOs, by these chariots, man. A lot of Edomites have, documented their tremendous fearful experiences with certain of these chariots, man. So we know for sure that these are the chariots of Yahweh Shem Yahushai, and we know for sure that this is going to keep increasing as time goes on, man, because we're at the end, and you're going to start seeing an abundance of them, more frequently. Now it says here, in a research paper, Silvano P. Colombano, a computer scientist at NASA Amos Research Center, and a professor, suggest that aliens may look vastly different than the expectations that humans have of them. Well, some of them are going to look like so-called black men with afros, man. You got all kind of different angels. You got real fierce angels, man. You got angels that wear immaculate clothing and armor and all that kind of stuff, man. The Lord is vast and way out there when it comes to the angels of Yahweh Shem Yahushai. All right, it says here, the expectations that humans have of them, such as being carbon-based organisms, which would allow them to remain undetected. or in that day, when all hell is breaking loose, a lot of people are going to see the manifestation of these angels, because they're going to be doing a lot of killing, man. A lot of killing and a lot of bloodshed is going to be going down, and a lot of hunting. All right. I simply want to point out the fact that the intelligence we might find, and that might choose to find us if it hasn't already. And hey, these angels are already aware of Esau Edom, man. Right? They know what Esau Edom's lot is upon the face of the earth, man. And they know, when the Heavenly Father gives that shout, they know what they're gonna do. All right. If it hasn't already, might not all be produced by carbon-based organisms like us. Look, these are spiritual, man. Right? Ain't no carbon-based organisms. The angels of Yahweh Shem Yahushai are spiritual entities. All right. According to Colombano, to advance in the search for extraterrestrial life, scientists must revisit our most cherished assumptions and consider the idea of different characteristics, as well as the possibility that interstellar travel is already feasible for extraterrestrials. Yeah, because they travel between dimensions, at a whim. The size of the explorer might be of that of an extremely tiny super intelligent entity by hypnosis. If we adopt a new set of assumptions about what forms of higher intelligence and technology we might find, some of those phenomena might fit specific hypothesis, and we could start some serious inquiry. All right. Now it says here, Colombano also suggests that it is worth reconsidering that civilization may actually look like what civilization may actually look like when scanning the universe, and considering further that technological development in our civilization started only 10,000 years ago and has been on the rise of scientific mythologies only in the past 500 years. When doing so, as humans may have a real problem predicting technological evolution even for the next 1,000 years. And, that's Esau again, being proud and thinking that he's going to be here for the next 1,000 years. Well, he is, but the state that he's going to be in is not going to be the state of what he actually thinks, right? Because he's going to be in hardcore slavery, man. When Yahweh Shem Yahushai comes back, and then we enslave Esau Edom, you so-called white people, you are going to be in hardcore bondage slavery for that 1,000 years, and pursuant to the book of Obadiah, you're going to be done away with after those 1,000 years when you've served your judgment that you well deserve. All right, now let's get into some quick scriptures, and I'm going to close out. Now this is Zechariah chapter 5 and verse 1, and it says, "Then I turned and lifted up mine eyes and looked, and behold a flying roll." Now this is the prophet, Zechariah, describing the flying roll that he's seen in the skies, which is basically a so-called UFO, a chariot of Yahweh Shem Yahushai. And he said unto me, "What seest thou?" And I answered, "I see a flying roll. The length thereof is 20 cubits, and the breadth thereof is 10 cubits. And now he's given, the actual approximate measurements of this flying roll that he's experienced. Then said he unto me, "This is the curse." All right. So letting you know off the jump that these chariots that you see in the sky, right, these so-called UFOs, the Bible just described them as a curse. All right. So this is the curse that goeth forth over the face of the whole earth. For everyone that stealeth shall be cut off, as on this side according to it. And everyone that sweareth shall be cut off, as on this side according to it, man. So this is the curse, man, right, unto the so-called white man, unto Esau Edom. Right? Now, every time they see these so-called UFOs and they're unable to explain to the public what they are, that is a curse onto them, man. Because they damn well know that their judgment is going to end, right? Their judgment is going to begin, Salakia, when, the emergence of Yahweh Shem Yahushai cracks them clouds in the chariot, man, in the fathership, as we like to call it, man. Right, and they show you that, and they show you they know that by making films like Independence Day, right, War of the Worlds, all of these films that, depict the demise of America, Babylon, as being destroyed by, a foreign entity, man. All right, they show you this in their movies all the time, and I always say this: what nation upon the face of the earth, right, that actually makes films and movies would depict their own civilization, their own country, right, being destroyed by a foreign entity from outer space, man. America's the only country that does that. All right, America is the only country upon the face of the earth, man. The only place, right, that depicts their own demise in movies, man. No other nation does that, man, to my recollection, to my knowledge. All right. So that's the spirit. That's the spirit of Yahweh Shem Yahushai, because it tells you that their tongue shall fall upon themselves. All right? And that's an example of that, man. They always show you in their movies that they're getting destroyed. But, you know, at the end of the movie, they'll have some glorious, you know, comeback where, you know, they fight and they defeat the foreign invader, you know, from outer space, which really, even Esau knows that's not possible, because if you got a foreign invader that's more advanced than you in technology, you ain't winning against that entity, man. But in this case, we're dealing with Yahweh Shem Yahushai, which is a battle that can't be won. And it tells you that in 2nd Esdras, I believe it's the 15th chapter, man, or the 13th chapter, all right? When they're going to try and fight against Yahweh Shem Yahushai, and it's going to be to their demise anyway, man. Right? Now it says here, this is the curse that goeth forth over the face of the whole earth, for everyone that stealeth shall be cut. And didn't the so-called white man steal? Didn't he steal you Negroes, Hispanics, and Native Americans, right, from the interiors of West Africa, and brought you over to the Americans and the Caribbeans, all right, and throughout, you know, spreaded you throughout the four corners of the earth, right? The so-called white man is a thief, man. John 10:10, the thief cometh not but to steal and to kill and to destroy, man. All right, this is talking about the so-called white man. This is talking about Esau, Edom, and his judgment that is soon coming. All right. Now this is Psalm 68:17, and it says the chariots of Yahweh are 20,000, even thousands of angels. The Lord is among them, as in Sinai in the holy place, man. So there's thousands upon thousands, man, of these chariots of Yahweh Shem Yahushai, right? That's currently, you know, in the atmosphere, circling the earth, man, right? Because you got to remember, when you go to them websites, as I mentioned before, these reports are being reported, you know, 24/7, 365, man. So these chariots are circling the earth, man, right? But there's going to be a time when Yahweh Shem Yahushai gives the go-ahead, right, that a lot of judgment is going to commence, man, when Yahweh Shem Yahushai makes his return. And you're going to see these chariots, you know, puzzling through the skies, scrambling through the skies, man. And they're going to be shooting beams of light, right? They're going to be shooting all kinds of beams of light, and they're going to be destroying a lot of people and vaporizing a lot of people. And they show you that in the War of the Worlds, man, because the Lord is coming with a sword, man. Right, he's coming for war. He's not coming to shake hands with presidents throughout the four corners of the earth. Right, he's not coming to do what Haile Selassie done, man. Right, to bow down to the Queen. Right, he ain't coming to do that, man. He's coming to reap some serious judgment, man. He's coming to bring death by pain. All right, that's what Yahweh Shem Yahushai is coming to do, man. And that's what the men of the Lord look forward to, man, because that's the judgment of this wicked kingdom. Right, as it tells you in the scriptures, the eyes of the Lord are upon the sinful kingdom, and he shall destroy it from off of the face of the earth. Right, that's what we're waiting for, man. Right. Now, last scripture I want to go into real quick, you know, is Revelations 1:7, and it reads, "Behold, he cometh with clouds, and every eye shall see him, and they also which pierced him," man. Right, so the Lord is going to come with clouds, man. Now, another description for the chariots of Yahweh Shem Yahushai in the Bible is the clouds, man. The clouds of Yahweh Shem Yahushai, man. Those are also referring to the chariots, man. Sometimes when you see the word clouds, you know. So the Lord is coming back with them chariots, man. Right, and every eye shall see him. Everyone is going to see this event, right? You're going to see it through your TV screens. You know, you're going to see it in the sky, because it's going to be a massive chariot, man, that the Lord comes in, man. So it's going to pretty much cover the whole circumference of the earth, right? And that's going to be a dreadful sight. Again, referencing back to the Independence Day film, man, right? If you want to get a good idea of how that's going to be, which is not even close, but that's the nearest you're going to get, watch Independence Day, man. When you see that so-called mothership that they had in that film, which is really the fathership, that's how it's going to be. And you're going to see, you know, the Son of Man, Yahweh Shem Yahushai, you know, descend, you know, from that chariot, man. And that's going to be the day that you Negroes, Hispanics, and Native Americans are going to be delivered out of this wicked kingdom. All right? That's going to be our redemption, man. All right? Let me quickly go to Daniel's You know, Daniel's 12:1, man. Because that day is going to be a beautiful day, man. Right? That's going to be the day of our deliverance. You know? Alright, this is Daniel 12:1. And at that time shall Michael stand up, the great prince which standeth for the children of thy people. And there shall be a time of trouble, such as never was since there was a nation, even unto that same time. And at that time thy people shall be delivered. Everyone that shall be found written in the book, man. So that's the times that we really coming into, man. Right? A time when our people, Unigos, Hispanics, and Native Americans, are going to be delivered. That's why you keep seeing these articles popping up regarding the chariots of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. Right? They're all over the place. That's why you keep seeing these articles regarding World War III. That's why you keep seeing, all of these articles talking about all the troubles and the woes and all the things happening in the world, man, because we're in a time of deliverance. We're in a time where we're going to go through a lot of things before that deliverance, but we're still in that time, man, where our people are going to be exalted, man, and 1/3 of our people going to make it, 2/3 of our people going to be cut off, man, all right, and they're going to have to come back in the kingdom, all right, but I don't want to ramble on, too much, slightly going off topic, but, it's the spirit. But until next time, giving all praises to Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, by Hashem Rakar Kodash, Lord willing, this short lesson was edifying, and, shalom, man.